I'm sure it's familiar. Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can never hurt me. Remember that? Part of the nostalgia of our growing up years, right? But it wasn't true. We learned it very well, but it wasn't ever true. Words certainly can hurt us. Words are powerful. Words can affirm people, or they can tear them down. Sometimes our words said in anger can be terribly hurtful. And they really show a lack of respect for the dignity and the personhood of the other. And they do require us to seek forgiveness. Jesus says here today, don't come to the altar if you're not reconciled with your brothers and sisters. In other words, how can you say you are right with God when you're not right with the people in front of you that you see every day? Jesus calls us to offer radical forgiveness, though he knows how hard it is for us to do. Lent is a time, I think, to practice forgiveness. We know from life's experience, though, to seek forgiveness from another requires humility on our part. Humility. That's not an easy one, humility. Many of us think we don't ever have to ask for forgiveness. We just do what we want. Rubs against the grain of my personality to ask someone to forgive me. Oh, I could never seem that vulnerable in front of someone. Jesus is saying, you must learn to be humble in your relationships with one another. And that humility that is so hard for you and for me to achieve and to live out is the very same humility that helps us ask God for forgiveness, that helps us appreciate the fact that God forgives us, imperfect as we are. So as we celebrate this Mass, this Eucharist, this celebration of reconciliation between ourselves and God, let us commit ourselves to forgiveness during especially these days of Lent. And perhaps we might think of someone that we need to ask for forgiveness from. And let us pray today that we might have the courage and the humility to do just that.